Welcome back. This is War 7. We are going up against 4 Loki today, and it's a pretty short war for me. I'm taking my fights after Global because of the Maw that I have after this Cersei. So my plan for this Cersei is I'm just going to hit her block. I'm going to treat it like I'm fighting Rintra on this node, and the reason for that is without a white mags on this fight, S39 will only get about 3 parries before her stun time is too short to be able to actually utilize the parries, and that's because S39 can't get buffs. So if you stun without a buff, it reduces the duration of stuns. Now, I was hoping she wouldn't throw a heavy because the glancing prevents me from applying any more ruptures, even though I have 20 right now, so it doesn't really matter too much. So I just want to keep her in a corner and just let my ruptures do the work, and try not to let her throw a heavy. And the only real danger in this fight is when you're hitting her block and you push her over that bar of power. You just want to be prepared for her launching that special right away, because at times, if you hit her block and then go to dash out, she'll throw that special as you're making your initial dash, and you'll end up getting hit with the special. But other than that, it's super safe. And this Maw here, originally I was supposed to take him with the global up, and I think it would have been fine, but we ended up finding a different solution for an S3 fight that I was supposed to take. So because of that, we decided to just play it safe and take him after Global, so you don't have to worry about glancing at all. And so it's pretty much just a standard Maw fight here. As long as I don't get hit with a special or a heavy, and as long as I don't miss when I have falter on me, I can't get degen. So you just pay attention to the falter timer. I mean, you can knock him down with heavies as well to pause that, but I've fought Maw for a long time now with S99, and I don't like to rely on the heavy thing, so I just pay attention to the falter, and it usually works out pretty well. Although S99's heavy is good enough distance that you can counter his special one with it. You get just out of range and charge it and wait for the special one to finish. And sometimes I'll use it, but it's not always necessary. So I'm just waiting out this falter, and then I'm going to take him down here. And then moving into section 2, I'm still going to be on path 2. I have a Wong, and on this node, when you knock him down, it gives you a Fury. So you can use that to pause your debuffs. And also you have the placebos from being close to him, I believe. So the trick with Wong is you don't want to let your initial wither drop off, because any additional withers you place on him just get removed when he by using one of his spells. So I do end up having a little bit of trouble pausing my wither in this fight. As you can see, it's almost gone. And I understand that I cannot let it drop off, or I will be in a little bit of trouble. So I knock him down there, and I just take some time to pause it a bunch while I'm baiting this special, get the dex on it, and then at this point, I know that I have this fight under control and he's going to go down. But it did get a little dicey there for a little bit. And then last up, I have this Domino on EMP. So I'm taking her with Nimrod, and I put suicides on. I'm going to go run some arena, and I believe I was going to do some of that new EOP. Or I was doing something with suicides after it, and even if I wasn't, I would put suicides on anyway, just because you're going to see in a second here, she's going to throw a special right there. I backed up and blocked. She threw the special. I have 10 shocks on me. So I just wanted to make sure that my special 2 would absolutely rinse her. And as you can see, I pretty much lost half health without actually getting hit. So whenever there's a Domino there, you just want to make sure that you finish it fast. And try not to let her throw a special if you can avoid it. So we ended up winning this one, 150-2. to 150 and 7. So all in all, wasn't like our normal performances, but still 2 deaths is pretty good. And good luck to ClownLoki for the rest of their season. And I got a little clip for you guys. And thank you very much for watching.
I can't say anything about it. I just don't think that they're particularly nice guys. I think they're particularly cocky, arrogant, and obnoxious. They're a bunch of trolls and jerks, and they do a lot of things that are purely designed to flex their own egos by the fact that they're the best war alliance in the world. And that's not true of all their members, but it is certainly true for a large segment of their vocal members and chats. And so it's really easy to appreciate their skill, because they are extremely skilled and talented, while at the same time disliking them immensely because they could be a bunch of fucking assholes. And so maybe when they grow up, they'll mature a little bit. I don't know. We'll find out in the next life, Jack.